Probably wasn't in there. Remember that 1 hour decathlon they had on TV a couple of years ago?
Yeah.
That I thought was exciting. I mean, the problem I have with decathlon sometimes it's spaced out over 2 days, you know, and by the time you get, you know, you see the long jump, you see the shot put, and it's not really that exciting. I think that 1 hour thing was great. I loved it.
When,
you know?
I don't remember that one. Yeah.
It was probably like 4 years ago.
Yeah.
They did it. And,
the thing with the decathlon is when you take each individual event, it's not generally as exciting as the individual event for the race.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah.
you know, unless you're like a Hialeah's Fountain or whatever her name is, or an Ashley Eaton who's like actually running legitimate times that we can all kind of appreciate.
Yeah.
It's like, oh cool, you jumped 3 feet shorter in the long jump, you pole vaulted, you know, 2 feet shorter.
Right.
So it's just tough to appreciate that, but they are close knit. I mean, you see them, they all do the cool down together, you know.
Yeah.
after the race is done.
That's what I wanted to ask him. I mean,
I want to ask him if
I wanna
the
ask him
Jenner's
why.
going, like, are the Kardashians going to be there?
Yeah, I know. Is Bruce getting another facelift for this?
Yes. will Brody be there? Will Brody
there's a couple questions I want to ask you. The guy's a historian, and you can tell by the way he talks. But I mean, he can't do a lot of things. He obviously knows his stuff.
Oh man.
Oh yeah.
Because you know he wasn't reading all the papers.
Yeah, I wanted to ask him like this very simple question. You know, it used to be, you know, when Jim Thorpe won in 1912, he was labeled the greatest athlete of the world. Do you think decathletes, do you think guys like Brian Clay, actually, when they win these world championships, are they the world's greatest athletes? I mean, their athletic talent. I mean, there may not be a ball involved. It's unbelievable.
I mean,
see, I would give it a little bit more credence if I saw them running that 1500 as good as they're performing the other events. But they're not training for the 1500. They're just getting through it, you know?
Through it, yeah. I mean, Ashton Eaton in the heptathlon.
That was
run that 2:32.
No,
that's impressive.
Mostly what was impressive with that was, you're right, he only had to run a 2:39. You know, only had to run something that he's done a zillion times before, so at least he went out and tried to run it. The marketing, though, of Day versus Dan, what was at Barcelona, so it was 92, I mean, I remember that. I was 11, 12 years old, and that was awesome. That was awesome marketing. It doesn't matter if they won or lost. The games are about marketing. You know, NBC loses money every year that they put them on.
Yeah. See, now is it the world's best athlete, the guy who wins Ironman? You know, because if you're swimming what basically comes out to 110, 111 hundreds, you know, and then you're biking at 25 miles an hour, and then you come back with a 240 marathon.
240 marathon.
You know, that's getting going close to being the best athlete in the world.
I just don't even venture into that world. But yeah, those, if not the world's best athletes, the best toughest athletes.
Yeah, endurance.
Yeah.
Then you have, you know, the people that, you know, they're just, we need to come up with an event. World's best athlete event.
Yeah.
Mm.
Maybe we'll make them eat a lot of food. And also we'll have like a real decathlon with 10 events all across the board. You know, play Trivial Pursuit.
The world's most talented man. The Dos Equis world's most talented man. The world's most
We got an idea.
How about that?
You know,
Okay, you have to eat all this food. Conduct this symphony orchestra.
All right, you have 10 minutes. Eat as many hot dogs as you can.
Win a round of Trivial Pursuit without losing a turn.
Or eat the burrito, run a mile.
And then break 4:10 and 15.
And then break 4:10.
It's too funny. Hard out, 52-56. All right. So when we're talking, this is the round of the show in which you gotta follow me.
I don't
So I got
like
the
my
clock.
niece's new boyfriend. Let's kill him.
Whose?
My niece's new boyfriend.
You don't like him?
I don't like him. He looks like a jerk.
He probably is.
I know.
Where's she from?
He's from, I don't know where.
Where are they from?
I don't know. She's going to the University of South Carolina.
Is he going there too?
Yes, he's got
Sure.
like 2 studs in his mouth here.
Lewis used to have those.
Yeah,
I'm gonna kill him.
still got those tats though.
Well, you have to. Lewis has to use makeup to cover up his teardrops.
Oh yeah.
You know what I found out we can get? Those temporary tattoos that you put on. We can get 1,000 for $93.
For the runaround?
No, for the runaround or running marathon.
Oh yeah.
Well, so what I was looking into originally too, QR codes.
Yeah.
Tattoos. You're at a race, scan it. You know, like you could be running a race. You got your QR code. I take my phone, goes to running Maryland.
Mm-hmm.
How do we make QR codes?
QRcode.com. You just go online, you put in whatever link, you want it to go to. It pulls up the QR code. If you can save it as like a .png or whatever file, it'll.
Deal.
I'm not 100% sure what they are.
QR codes, dude. It's. I mean, you scan it with your phone,
Right.
And it brings you to this website. You can bring it
It's the square ones, right?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
little-
Okay. That I know.
They have them in like
Sorry.
the bottom
I was
of the
thinking
Brooks
wrong.
shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah, now Brooks shoes. I mean, it's the momentum to go to that
It just
site,
takes you to the
people
link,
are,
though.
people are like, yeah, but you can
Okay.
do it. You can make it whatever you want. It could be super interactive, like if you have the capability. It could just be a link. It could be registration. Pete did it for the Mulligan Metric Marathon.
That's a good idea. That's a very good idea.
It's freaking insane because otherwise you could be like, oh yeah, go to runningmaryland.com. I'm not going to do that. I scan something, boom, it brings me right there on my phone. Make sure is the site mobile format?
London.
Yeah.
Yeah, I check it all the time.
Boom.
I think
Yeah.
you don't.
That's a good quote. You should put that right on the front page. I check it all the time when I take.
Man poops, reads results. Alrighty, so. Brad, I'm gonna shift this right over to you. 30 seconds.
Okay. This old guy with Madison.
I'm gonna. So we got about 8 minutes, 8.5 minutes.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do the introduction, give Hollywood Sports their shout out, and then
Okay.
toss them to you guys. I'll
Okay.
chip my thoughts in accordingly. And then we're gonna T-bow in front of the Runaround logo. We're gonna do one whole episode where we just T-bow the whole time while we talk. That was a hilarious episode.
Oh God, that was that was
hilarious.
so funny. Oh Jesus.
Oh, wrong Johnson.